Hi friends, my name is Pastor Alyssa and welcome to our midweek devotion. Here at Open Door Churches, we follow something called the Revised Common Lectionary, which basically means that the Bible is broken down into a 3-year cycle, and there are assigned scripture readings for each Sunday, 4 of them, and one of the scriptures for this upcoming Sunday is Psalm 139, and so I thought we could read through that together today and then talk about it. Gotta read from my inclusive Bible, so some of the language may sound a little different depending on what translation you normally use. I'm gonna read verses 1 through 6 and 13 through 18. Lord, you've searched me and you know me. You know if I am standing or sitting. You read my thoughts from far away. Whether I walk or lie down, you are watching. You are intimate with all of my ways. A word is not even on my tongue, Lord, before you know what it is. You hem me in before and behind, shielding me with your hand. Such knowledge is too wonderful for me, a height my mind cannot reach. You created my inmost being and stitched me together in my mother's womb. For all these mysteries, I thank you. For the wonder of myself, for the wonder of your works, my soul knows it well. My frame was not hidden from you while I was being made in that secret place, knitted together in the depths of the earth. Your eyes saw my body even there. All of my days were written in your book, all of them planned before even the first of them came to be. How precious your thoughts are to me, O God, how impossible to number them. I could no more count them than I could count the sand. But suppose I could, you would still be with me. Wanted to share this scripture today, partially because it's one of my favorites and I have some good memories with this specific scripture. One being that Psalm 139 was the first scripture I ever gave a sermon on, so holds a special place in my heart in that way. But I think something that stands out to me in reading it at the beginning of this year is how the psalmist sharing how well they know that God knows them and cares for them, and to be connected to God in that way. To recognize that God knows all things about us inside and out and was there from our point of creation all the way to this moment. And I've just been thinking about, I know in the new year we get a lot of messages from society and culture that tell us we need to change or we need to be different. People make different resolutions and challenge themselves in different ways. And I've always kind of struggled with that. One, because I think you can make a goal for yourself or your life at any point in the year, not just because the calendar changed from December to January, but also because of the pressure I think that puts on people. But I think one of the things that I've learned from reading this scripture this time that stood out to me was I want to know me the way God knows me, if that makes sense. So like the first part of the scripture shares how the Lord has searched me and known me. The Lord knows me when I'm standing or when I'm sitting, knows my thoughts. And before even a word is on my tongue, before you know what it is, you hem me in behind. And just thinking about how deep God's knowledge is of myself, and wanting to seek to be more connected to myself, and see myself in the light that God sees me in. And so I wonder what your thoughts are on that, and maybe think about that as a something to learn and grow in this new year. We still find ourselves in the middle of this pandemic chaos, and while the new year comes every year with similar pressures and things, I think it's important for us to check in with ourselves and to know where we are and where our body is, where our thoughts are, before we try to change it all, and to intimately look at yourself, and to be honest, and also just honest with what's going on in the world too, of getting through the day and just taking things one step at a time. We should reward ourselves for that, and not be hard on ourselves when things are challenging, or things that used to come easy to us are not coming easy to us at this time. To be gentle and to be kind with ourselves, and to know that every step of the way God is present with us. And so I think personally I'm making a commitment this year to be nicer to myself, but also to search and know and be connected with who I am, and with God the way God is connected with me. And so as we close our time together today, I want to offer a verse, one of the verses from the scripture, as our prayer as we close our time together. Verse 14 shares with us, "For all these mysteries I thank you, for the wonder of myself, for the wonder of your works. My soul knows it well." Amen.